Welcome back to the Real South Africa. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We are taking you on the first step on the real estate tour that we're going to conduct in 2023, Stein City. All right, everybody. Today is going to be a special day. Welcome to the Real South Africa. Of course, like and subscribe to our channel. A lot of you guys are watching, you're not subscribed. I can see you out there, so go ahead and subscribe to get the subscribership up so we can move the channel forward and whatnot. But yeah, we're out in Stein City right now, and like I said, this is one of the places you guys are going to get to come that are coming on the real estate tour. We're actually going to show you a little bit more than what we've showed you before, but let me show you what I'm looking at so you can see how grand this place is going to be. So this is one of the entrances. As you see, those cranes are going back and forth. They're actually building the city center as we speak. I showed you that before. And then of course, there's the main gate right there. I'm just gonna kind of give you an overview of where we are and whatnot. But yeah, so this is where we're going to be today. And we're gonna show you a couple of homes. We're gonna show you the clubhouse, which is amazing, and then of course some different apartments and so forth. So stay with us on this journey and see you on the inside.
Go ahead and come in with me to this 3-bedroom here in Stein City. I'm going to let you guys have a look around. Most of the spaces is self-explanatory, but this is a spacious kitchen that you can see here.
It is spacious. I kind of like it. I like the fact that when you purchase this, if you decide you want to go this route in Stein City, that you can actually, get it already furnished. And then, you ain't got to be searching for stuff because you don't know what the good quality stuff is in South Africa or what's not.
No, and the other good thing is that because they all come with appliances, you don't have to worry about that part either. Mm-hmm. This is one of the 3-bedroom units. You guys will have the option for a 2-bedroom as well. Mm-hmm. So just keeping that in mind that, if you have an imagination, you don't have to get it furnished, but getting it furnished takes some of the guesswork out for you. They have amazing designers here that you can work with. We're going to be meeting some of those designers when we do have the actual tour, so you'll have an opportunity to actually meet the people that you can work with. One thing you have the option to do too is if you don't want to use this as a bedroom, they obviously for the show unit have this as a home office. I lost my words there for a second. As a home office, but you can do whatever you want to with it. Those will be obviously your choice.
I think I would use the home office option because we do a little bit of work and whatnot. And of course it has a bathroom and whatnot, but you can use it as a bedroom like Tasha said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of options. What I like about this space here is that there's a walkout area, so you can actually have a nice outdoor space here. It's really open. You have a nice view, some greenery here. You can see the guy getting it ready for the winter by putting mulch down. But there's a pretty nice view here.
Oh yeah.
For you, and the wall there blocks your neighbor.
Check this out.
Yeah.
I like this here.
So you can actually close this off if you want to be able to give yourself a little bit more privacy. So that's always an option too. So they've kind of thought about everything, making sure that you have personal space here in Stein City.
Yeah, and all this is going to be available to see and much more, not just this apartment, but very similar apartments on the real estate tour. We're just kind of giving you a sample of what you're going to be able to see, but there's a lot available.
So obviously we're coming to another one of the bedrooms that has an ensuite here. What I like about, what they're able to provide here is that they make great use of the space. So rather than have a door swing in and out, they actually give you like a version of a barn door, which is nice. I think the bedrooms are spacious, and if you have the opportunity to come and view one of these apartments, you'll get a feel for actually what I'm showing.
Oh, they have a chance. You just gotta come on the tour.
When you have a chance, when I say have a chance, if you actually decide to take the plunge and go ahead and book the real estate tour, you'll have that option. But I love the fact that you have spaces to get outside, a little mini balcony here.
Yeah. I like the fact that it has like a little drain right here.
So that you don't have water piling up and you...
Hey Tasha, pop open those doors. Because like I said, we love the built-ins. Here's a staple in South Africa, is normal and whatnot. So you can have your sock drawer, your underwear drawer, and all of that. And of course you can put your TV right here, which is good. And
the cupboards are floor to ceiling. So I mean, if you're short, just be prepared to get a step stool.
Yeah. And so,
like me.
Yeah, so if this is the main bedroom, which I'm not even really sure.
Well, they all have en suite, so you can pretty much make any one of these the main bedroom here.
And of course, when you get here, we're going to have all the real estate professionals available to assist you in all of this. So don't worry. And here's another bathroom. Unless you're planning on sleeping in there.
No, it's just a bathroom. So this would be the bathroom that your guests would use. And for this bedroom right here, that would also be their bathroom. So technically it has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, which is, I don't even know what word to use for it. It's a plus to be able to have 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in one unit. Again, cupboards, floor to ceiling.
Yep. So you have a lot of space, so you don't have to think about bringing that old furniture from the U.S. And popping it on your floor, taking up space.
That big bulky furniture.
Yeah. So you definitely can do that. So it works out pretty well. So we really like staying city because of the variety of places that you can get. Everything here is pretty much what we call in South Africa an upmarket experience. And basically what that means is luxury. Everything you're going to have here is for your comfort. The security is awesome here. The location in 4 ways is amazing. What else, Tasha?
I just think accessibility and the amenities that this place comes with. I mean, you'll have access to more than just this space here. They have a lot for you to do, which we're going to show you here in just a little bit. So just keep in mind that they do have something for everyone. Exactly.
And of course, we are a luxury brand. And of course, Stan City falls within that preview. Let me give you this last look before we move on of the kitchen. Pretty functional kitchen. Of course, the washer and dryer is in there as well. And I think the space, it's enough space in here.
It is. It's really a good amount of space. I mean, if you are just 2 people and you want that office, that's exactly what you're thinking about doing. But if you do have a situation where you need to use all 3 bedrooms, you obviously have that choice.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're going to go to another location. It's going to have, I think it's a 2-bedroom apartment. We're going to check it out, and then we're going to go to other locations within Stein City. And of course, there's a school here. There's so much here. We can't show you everything, but when you come here on the tour, you're going to get a chance to see pretty much everything. So, again, stay with us. Welcome to the 2-bedroom option. If you're looking for a lock and go, something that you could do, if you plan on spending 6 months in South Africa, or you plan on living here, or you're a single person, whatever the case may be, I would suggest a nice 2-bedroom option because you're still in Stein City, still get all the amenities, still get to use your hand swipe just to go across. But this is the kitchen area. Very functional. Obviously, you have your gas. Just like a gas stove, probably convection oven. If you haven't used one of those before, then you would be like, wow, it really cooks my food fast. Kind of like an air fryer a little bit. And then of course you got this here. Now keep in mind that a lot of this stuff, like this particular apartment here, you can actually buy it furnished if you wanted to. If you just don't want to go through all the issues of trying to find and source stuff, we could do that for you here at Stein City, which is a good thing. You can go with this table, smaller table. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you can do. Now, obviously you want to relax at the end of the day, so then you could just come here, sit over here. You got your TV, you can get a 58 inch or a 65 inch, whatever you choose and relax. Eat your popcorn, watch your movies, watch all your Marvel movies, or your Star Trek movies, or whatever the case may be. You could definitely do that. And of course, all this is available during the real estate tour. Now, as you're coming out here, again, it's kind of like the 1-bedroom. I mean, not the 1-bedroom, the 3-bedroom, where you got this little thing here where you can have a little bit of privacy. So if you're going to be sitting over here and you just don't want the sun on you, or you just want a little bit of privacy, then you could just come down here, have a seat, put your furniture in, and of course you can get it unfurnished as well. You got a lot of options, but the only way you're going to be able to see what's available is to actually come on the tour. And because once you get here, then you can sit down with the developers and say, hey, what's really going on? Then you can ask questions, talk about the financing phase if you need to do that. A lot of people have equity in the home that they have, so they can, that they're still paying on, but they can actually, like in the last real estate tour, people were looking at selling their properties and just buying something over here outright and live the lifestyle. Because when you come to Stein City or Stein City, it's about lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice. It's not about, square footage so much. So let's go back here. I don't know if I should go to the main bedroom or let's go to the spare bedroom. Of course, it has its own toilet, its own bathroom, its own shower, which is a good thing. And then of course, we love it back here because it's enough space if you gotta have a visitor or you want to just, have a 2-bedroom. You can actually use this for an office if you just want to use the main and use this for something else. But this is beautiful as well, as you can see. And of course, like I said again, you can buy it just the way it is. You can just hand them the check and say, give me this, and I will be okay. And of course, the closets are the same as in the 3-bedroom. Now let's move over to this room. This is what we call the main bedroom. Has a pretty decent sized bathroom. Keep in mind that these are apartments. These aren't, standalone homes. However, you don't really lose out. I mean, the quality is there. I mean, you really, really, really can't beat it and whatnot. So, yeah. So we would like to know what you think. We would like to know what your thoughts of possibly owning property in South Africa. Is it like any other country that you've seen before? And we would really, really like to know, because we feel that South Africa is doing very well in the real estate space, and they're open to the American market of those coming here who are interested in expanding their portfolio as far as real estate is concerned. So yeah, so this is interesting as well. What do you think, Tasha?
I like the fact that they give you outdoor space. Outdoor space and places for you to just walk out on the balcony and get some fresh air, because there's lots of fresh air to be had.
Yeah, and let me just point your attention to these things on the wall, because sometimes people ask us, what are those things on the wall? Those are your heating and your air conditioning units. So what I like about it, at first I was like, oh, they don't have central heating, they don't have central this, central that. Keep in mind the construction is a lot different. It's not like it would be in the US where you have this wooden frame with a whole bunch of drywall, and they have to keep that air doing what it got to do. Here, you can go from room to room and cut on what you need. So if you don't need this, if you're done in the morning, like a lot of us will get up in the morning and make our bed like this, to where it looks really, really nice. And then get up in the morning. If you're not coming back here, you don't have to heat this place or cool it, which is a good thing. And then if you're planning on coming up front, and you're like, I want to be up front all day, I want to be here most of the day, then we have a unit up there, a bigger unit, which heats this whole area right here. So you really don't lose anything. It's really a net gain, because you don't have to burn as much energy. And then at night, when you're like, okay, I'm shutting it down for the day, I've had a good time, I watched Young and the Restless and all of that, or SABC or whatever you choose to watch, then you can just turn the one on in the back and you're good to go. So this is a 2-bedroom offering and whatnot. I think this is amazing. I think this is a good opportunity for a lot of people whose kids are out and now you're ready to downsize. or you want to be in an area where the community is let's say notable people and notable situations, this is where you want to be. So that's all I can say about that. And of course, we would love to see you guys here on the real estate tour. All right, guys, we're at the same location where we showed you the apartment. And then we want to show you this as well, because part of the apartment that you have access to this pool here. And of course, most people that live in Stain City has opportunity to go to this pool, but there's many more pools that they can go to. So this would be part of your situation here. So on a nice summer day, which is most of the year besides right now, you would probably find yourself at the pool, cook a little food, come out here and relax, or you can order some food and just bring it out. And then I'm noticing over here, I'm actually going to walk, because you'll probably have parking over here. And then as I walk over here, there's like a little lake, little walking path. All of this is proper lifestyle type stuff. And then if you have any children that come visit you, or grandkids, there's a place for them to go play. So this is pretty good. This is a good situation. And like I said, you know, through our real estate tour, we actually come out, we actually look at the places, we do everything for you. So there's no mystery. You don't have to worry about, you know, the whole situation. And like I said, we make sure that you have access. That's the big thing. Having access is one thing, looking on the website, trying to contact, you know, and whatnot. But you got to understand, here in South Africa, there are so many people from around the world that are trying to get into South Africa and whatnot. So realtors are not going to, you know, sit on the phone with you, you know, for hours and hours on end without some levels of commitment. And they know if you come here on one of our proper real estate tours that you have a commitment to purchasing or in the near future purchasing a property. Okay, so it works out. So take a look at this again. And I just realized over there with those little rocks on the side outside the pool, like a little infinity pool. I guess the water goes over and it goes in that little rocky area, but they don't mess around, do they, Tasha?
No, they don't. I mean, they actually put a lot of thought into making sure that when you live here, you ain't gotta go nowhere. They want you to enjoy your space. You actually are, like we say all the time, you're buying into a lifestyle. It's definitely a lifestyle community. And this pool that we just showed you is accessible to everybody here in Stain City, so not just the people in this complex. Mm-hmm. So just keep in mind that you have access, and that's where all the fun happens, when you have access.
All right, Tasha, what do you think?
I think that it's humongous.
So now this, guys, this is what they call a lagoon. And it's part of Stain City. I'm gonna say both, because I tend to screw it up. And as part of your ownership, this is what you get to enjoy in the summer. And it's pretty long. You can almost jet ski on this bad boy if you got creative enough. And this building back here is what we showed you before. This is City Center, which is full of apartments. And of course they got little stores, Seattle Coffee and whatnot. And that could be all part of it. That's fine. And so, yeah, this is it. Let's walk over here. Tasha, what do you think?
Listen. It's beautiful. I mean, when's the last time you saw a man-made lagoon that was this beautiful, this clear, this accessible, in a community that is something that you probably would want to live in?
Yeah, I mean, you'll have access to all of this. Keep in mind, they're in their winter phase right now, so they're working on it and whatnot. But they got the slides over there. I mean, this could be your everyday. You can walk out from that building or be anywhere in Stain City, and if you purchase a home, and come over here and relax. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you can relax here, Tasha?
I'm relaxing right now.
I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it.
I can do it. They've even got a place for you to order food. So if you come out here, you're thinking you want to be out here for the day, You ain't got to worry about packing up nothing. You can just bring yourself, your bathing suit, your kids, maybe their toys, and order food while you're out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
and if your kids like to get dirty, there's a big old sand pit. There's a couple picnic areas. Yeah, it's a nice green space. You can spend time. Let's walk this way because I want to show you over here that they got a little play area, you know, for the kids. And if you feel like you might slip into the pool, you can actually just use that right there and get in. Not a problem. So I'm glad they give us access to show this to you guys, because the guy, obviously you don't know this exists, and you never would let you know it exists. They would never let you know on the national news that, hey, some of the best opportunities are in South Africa. Now I'm sure you guys have just heard South Africa is the #1 place to visit, and of course Cape Town is the #1 city as a tourist, and it's happened to be coincidental that we have access to both. So all you gotta do is hit us up on our website, therealsouthafrica.com.
and if you get lazy and you don't want to swim across, they have this wonderful footbridge for you.
Yeah, and they're building a pickleball court over there. They're constantly building. South Africa is constantly building. That's one thing I like about this place. And of course, that's where you can order your food over there. The workers are over there right now getting everything, getting the plans together. But this is amazing. So again, I would like to know what you guys think. You know, how do you feel about these lifestyles? And that's primarily what we're talking about. I know in America we like, how big is the house, this, that, and the third, and I get all of that. But those locations generally do not offer lifestyle. You're just happy to have a Walmart most of the time. Maybe access to a CVS and you think you won. Here, I mean, you get all of this, like all of it and more. Like I said, Stein City is in an area where, I mean, I can't even look. They got a heliport. I'm just telling you, they have a heliport, and I just found out that some of these lakes that they have on this location, and it's massive. That's massive. You can actually go fishing. Didn't they just tell us that?
They did. You can go fishing. So for those of you that are wondering, am I gonna be able to go fishing? Yes, you can go fishing here in South Africa. There's actually so many things you can actually do here that you wouldn't even think about doing. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are into pickleball, but if you want to get well versed in pickleball, hey, why not learn here in South Africa?
Yeah, I think I'm about to learn about it a little bit.
He didn't call it table tennis. He called it, what did he call it?
I don't know. It's pickleball.
Paddle.
Well, he
paddle ball.
Yeah.
Paddleball tennis or something like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm amazed about this whole community, this whole center, this whole space is how picturesque it is.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel like you're getting everything you need, and it's still in the middle of green spaces.
Yeah.
I mean, where can you go where you can get inside, outside, inside, outside?
Yeah, I like this view here. I mean, this city center is amazing, and it goes way back. And when you're driving up to Stein City, this is what you see.
I love the self-correction, babe.
Yeah, gotta have it. So we're gonna move on a little bit and let you know. Obviously, the real estate tour is November 17th through the 27th of this year. You might want to jump on this one because we're not sure if we're going to do one for next year. It took us a while to come to a conclusion to do one this year because there were so many people interested from the 2022, and they saw all the footage of the people having a good time, and so forth. And some of those people have actually moved to South Africa. Some of those people have bought property or in the process of buying property, which is a good thing. And so we kept getting so many requests that we said, okay, we will do it because we're private people. Believe it or not, we like to enjoy our time in this country. It's an amazing country. If you haven't been here, you're missing out. I'm gonna say that, but I will also say that don't think that I could just do the next one because there may not be one. And I'm not trying to gaslight. I'm just telling you, it may not be one. But this year is actually happening. And obviously when you come, you're going to be staying in 5-star accommodations because we are a luxury travel brand and that's what we do. So just get comfortable with that idea. 5-star, eating good food, going out to the bush, going on a proper safari game drive, which some of you got. Everything I just said may be foreign to some of you, but by the time you leave, you will be able to appreciate, seeing the animals in the bush. So we will see you here in sunny South Africa. All right, people. We are checking out another home we just arrived to. It looks amazing. And matter of fact, let me show you the outside before we go in. Tasha, she's in a hurry. She's trying to get in there.
Because I want to see it. I want to see it so I can show it so that people can get excited.
I like the green space up top over the roof. I don't know if y'all guys can see it, but this is the property. Now, this would be the price of a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot in San Francisco or LA. But we are in Johannesburg, South Africa. So it gets to be, you get more. So this house isn't furnished, and they're finishing it, or I think it's already finished. What do you think, Tasha?
I am already loving the fact that they got a great room and a double-sided fireplace, and I'm just standing in the front door.
Yeah, and of course you got the big door. You gotta have that. And those are, I'm gonna walk this way, Tasha. See, now I like this here. Again, you talk about lifestyle, you can put anything in here. A lot of people turn this into a wine cellar. They run some air conditioning in there and turn it into a wine cellar. And then of course, you have a great kitchen, which is amazing. And I like these light sconces across here. Yeah.
I'm only giggling because you're right, that is definitely a wine cellar, and it's set up to be a wine cellar. The built-in bar area over here, so you can entertain, very smart choice.
Yeah. What about this right here where they took this piece and laid it across there?
Yeah, it's called the corral, so you can everybody can sit here and get ready to wait for the food. Feed me now. That's what this is for right here.
Yeah, this is cool. But then you have your entertainment bar over here, and you gotta have that. And if you look up top, you'll probably have little lighting going on up there, little accent lighting, which is amazing. So far, walking into this place, I'm thoroughly impressed simply because we're in Stein City and we know what that means, or Stein City. And you got your fireplace right there, which if you just want to light a fire, it's amazing, of course. And then if you have a TV scenario where I just want to watch the NBA game, or you want to watch the Cowboys. I don't know why you would want to watch the Cowboys, but anyway.
Some people are Cowboy fans still. I'm not sure how, but there's still people that are Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
They must have been grandfathered in.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is a 5-bedroom home, so all the bedrooms are upstairs. There's 2 garages, obviously. You saw that.
There's a movie theater downstairs too, which we'll show you in a minute. And this and this is the office. What's set up to be a home theater.
Okay.
But this is the office. Again, it comes with inverter so that you can cool this space, because obviously in the summertime and sometimes in the winter, when that sun comes through this glass, it's definitely going to heat this room up. So it's actually a plus.
Of course, you got the little doors. You have access to the pool area, which is really nice. I think I'm actually going to walk out there and give you guys an idea.
Let's see if it's open.
What's available.
Oh,
yeah, I think it is available. I think if we go this way.
Let's see.
So, like I said, we actually come out to these locations. We actually bring it to you, and we actually, get the feel of what it feels like to be here, and we want you guys to get that feeling as well. So that's why we devise an opportunity for you to come make friends with people, because you're gonna make friends, unfortunately, and lifelong friends. I'm trying to get outside, but I will get them to open that up for us in the meanwhile.
Ooh, the scullery, did you go there?
Oh yeah. And they have a thing in here in South Africa called the scullery. Us Americans would probably call it the second kitchen. Oh, even down here they have more cabinetry. I like it, I like it.
This is a huge scullery, and it has a built-in pantry in the back. So where your washer and dryer is gonna go, your dishwasher, all that's gonna be back here, all your extra dishes, basically all your entertaining dishes, you know, because you have several sets of dishes you're gonna need to entertain with.
Yeah, so basically this is where you do all your dirty work.
That's funny.
So this right here,
Technically, that's what it is.
this will stay nice and clean. I like that. Okay.
That's a beautiful view.
But if you guys have any questions, let us know. Keep in mind that you don't need to get a visa to come to South Africa. You just need to have a valid passport. And of course, a booking with us definitely helps. And then there's a downstairs bathroom down here, which is decked out already. Keep in mind that this place is new and hasn't been set up yet. But again, you can always go to some of the places that we showed you before.
Well, let me back you up, because you missed the whole important thing of this bathroom right here.
I think I missed something.
Yes.
What did I
Look
miss?
at where the water comes down. This is the faucet.
Oh, okay.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I think they think of everything, you know, that a person would want when you are looking at purchasing a home here in South Africa. You spend the money, you get to have a really nice scenario. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna take a good look out here, and then we're gonna go upstairs, because this will be your view. This is all the big windows, and of course there's somebody that will come and clean them. There's always services that take care of that. And then of course there's always services to take care of the cleaning of your house as well. You can have a live-in, or you can have someone come on a regular basis and clean your house to the level of what you want. Okay.
Okay, this is a gorgeous, huge pajama lounge.
Yeah.
AKA den, AKA second TV room. I don't know where to start.
I don't know. Okay, and then of course you
Oh,
got
they
this
got a
area
little-
here,
Oh, this one's open.
a little green space area. And this is what you want. This is, you worked hard, you've done enough for King and Country, and now you're like, I need something that's commensurate with my hours of work, my income, my savings, just all this stuff. Well, this is it. I think I'm gonna go into this bedroom. Here's the bathroom. And even here they have upmarket finishes. And of course you got a view outside this window here. And this is what I like.
Oh, this is lovely.
They got a view. You can see what's going on in the pool. And then as I walked out the bedroom, keep in mind you got these 3 windows here so you can let a breeze in. But this is what I like. This is already done up for you. So
Look, every bedroom opens out to this green space.
So everybody can actually just meet out here and talk and chill and look over the city. I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, this is so smart. I can't wait to go inside and see the rest of the bedroom.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go inside. This is just the outside deck that you have.
I mean, you can put chairs out here. You can do so much
And
out
there's
here.
the pool from the top.
Oh, that's not good.
And then of course you have a place where you can braai. We'll talk about that in a few minutes, where the braai actually is. Yeah, this is crazy. Let's go back into the bedroom that I was in.
Yeah.
And then let's go back over here.
You saw the fire pit too, right?
Yes. So we're showing you one place, but they have several locations. And then of course, if you're looking at saying, you know what, I want to be in Stein City, but I want my house to be a certain way. So what they'll do is you sit down with a builder and an architect, and then you can design your house, and they will start working on your house. And then of course, when it's all over said and done, it'll be exactly like you wanted it with no problems, okay? I mean, you'll be able to design the type of plugs you want. I mean, there are too many options. I mean, imagine this is your bedroom, then you have like a little walkout. Have like a little tea station, which a lot of people do.
I was thinking, my first thought was, oh, you can wake up in the morning, get your little tea, go outside, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, because I think that's what we do.
You know, I'm all about some tea and some coffee.
Yeah. So here's another bedroom. So all the bedrooms are upstairs. And of course, here's the bathroom. And if you want to, you know, put a little blind so nobody can't see you, you can.
But you're all the way up here. Who's looking at you?
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's options. Yeah, this is a lot better than just looking at a screen and saying, oh, this is, you know, which one do you like best? Go for it.
I love this cupboard space. I mean, obviously you still have about another 2.5 feet at the top, but I don't know if you want to have a ladder that big to get in here. The other thing too that this room has is the ceiling fan. We don't see ceiling fans too often, but this room does have a ceiling fan.
And keep in mind with the little recesses in the ceiling that you're gonna probably put some nice lighting up there. So, you know, it makes it look nice that you can control. And then of course it's already wired, I don't know if you noticed, to have a chandelier. So that's always a good thing. And the flooring is really nice.
I don't know if we should save that for last. Come to the other one.
No, I'm already in here. I'm already in here. They want to see it.
Oh my gosh. Look at this master bedroom with the closet exposed. Obviously, this is where the guys are going to put his watches and the lady's going to put her jewelry so she can look at that and see how pretty it is. But this is gorgeous.
Yeah, so now we start getting into the next level scenario. So this is the bedroom. And of course, like I was telling you before, you have an air conditioner inverter heater unit that will keep this area nice and heated and cooled in the summertime. But the light that flows through here is really nice. I think they did that on purpose. And then they have obviously one of these amazing tubs. Amazing. And then of course you have, I mean, I think you can actually slide outside if you want to from here.
I can't see.
I think so. Yeah, look at this.
It's from inside the shower though.
Oh, you go from the inside the shower.
You go from inside the shower.
And then
you open this door to the outside shower. What?
Yeah. So when's the last time you seen one of these in Cincinnati? You have an outdoor shower. And of course a green space if you just decide you wanted to flash the world, there you are.
Well, you can air dry.
Yeah, or you can air dry, as Tasha says.
Yeah. Oh, I should say sun dry.
Yeah. And look at the flooring. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Who doesn't deserve this? I think you guys do. A little toilet there. And then there's another closet over here. This is all in the main bedroom.
I just realized this is basically a his and her closet.
Yeah, this is her side.
Yeah, because she's got to have the big mirror.
Yeah. And then, you know, he has his side. You know, so now it's starting to all make sense. Think about it. If you're in California somewhere and you're trying to get something like this, you're going to spend 4 or 5 million USD. Here is less than that, less than a mil. Let's just say that. Of course, you can walk back out onto your deck. Yeah, and you got
seating area. They got it set up for you to have a seat. Like I'm imagining what you can do in this room, and it is, it's a lot. And I'm not even like a decorative type, but the way they set it up, it allows your imagine to flow.
Yeah. And then as you're coming out here, you know, you're gonna need something. This. You're gonna need to be able to have refreshments. So you probably put a little refrigerator down here as well.
Have your glasses, your little cups for your tea station. Obviously, you definitely want to make sure you've got snacks up here because it is right off the pajama lounge and both of these rooms. And what if you get hungry in the middle of the night and you don't feel like walking downstairs?
And this is I think this is the 5th bedroom.
Yes.
Which is off the main, I'm gonna say. Very nice, functional room. You can't beat it. And of course you can step out and go to the deck as well. So if you need that in your life. Of course, people like me, I need this in my life. Need to be able to step outside when I first wake up in the morning, because that's just the way it is. So what do you think so far, Tasha?
So much space. I'm just like, this is a beautiful home. I mean, when you start thinking about what you can get for your money, you know, here in South Africa versus what you're actually getting in the U.S., it only makes sense to come and look at your options, look at the opportunities that are here. You may not be ready to buy right now, but at least start thinking about it so that you can start making a plan, putting a plan in place to figure out how you can.
Yeah, look at that. The neighbor's house is coming together. Right next door. You notice they're using all brick. And this house is built the exact same way. And the school's across the way, and there's somebody building a house down there. So you got options. So if you're thinking in your mind, like Tasha was saying, hey, you know, I'm not ready right now. Let me tell you something. You come now and you view it and you see what's going on, and then you can start making real plans for the future. Maybe you won't spend as much, or maybe you'll save a little bit more, or whatever the case may be, but you gotta see it. Once you see it, then you will start talking. You'll be laying in the bed talking to each other saying, I don't know, I think I should do this, or I think I should do that, you know? So let's see what else do we have. All right, guys, my favorite part of the house is right here, because I know I will be spending most of my time here. And there we go. So this area off to the side here is a green space. So there won't be any houses built right here, which is good. And you see they got the junior saplings coming up and whatnot. But this is the pool. And I love the use of the glass. Gives it a very nice modern finish. But there's the pool here. And then I think this over here is another little pool. I don't know if you can heat that. And then of course over there, that's where you would light your fires. You'll put some wood on top of that little rocky piece, and people will sit. And if you notice, it's right off the kitchen and the bar. So you would literally just serve and entertain. And then of course over here where you would walk out, you have this area over here where there's a sink, and you can, you know, prepare your meats, prepare your food, and just do all your stuff and just actually enjoy your life a little bit and not think about work so much, you know? Or if you're working, you're like, okay, I'm working, but I know when I get done, I'm good to go. So we have showed you this house. We would love to know what you think. And is it something that you feel is worth coming on the real estate tour? Keep in mind, we got price points between this and there as well. So there's so much to offer here in South Africa that it's impossible for you to see it all. So I think when we came, we literally was like, this is what we liked, and so we stopped looking.
Absolutely.
When we finally purchased, but we looked at a lot of homes as well. And we just want to give you the same opportunity that we had. As some people say, y'all guys should have just went there and didn't say nothing to nobody. But you know, we don't feel that way. We feel like we do enough in that country, and we deserve a little bit more. And like I said, there's another side to South Africa than what you have been told, or what some people may have posted, or even some of these YouTubers, they post stuff that is maybe from their viewpoint. Obviously, if you've been following us, our viewpoint is more upmarket. We were more upmarket people when we were in the US as well, and I hate to say it that way because it makes it sound like we're trying to be bougie, but we actually were. And so we came here for what we would come for in the US. And we just found that there's a great opportunity here, so we figured we would share it. So, all right, guys, we'll see you here in sunny South Africa. All right, guys, we are at the clubhouse. Keep in mind, when you come here, you'll probably have lunch here at this location. It's absolutely beautiful. This is where the golf course is as well. So let me just show this to you. And this is where you would be. Of course, there's the big house on the top of the hill there. Mr. Stein himself lives there. And then, so we'll be able to hit the clubhouse. So I just kind of want to show you that as well. And then, of course, we have Tasha here.
Okay, take it in outside.
You remember the first time you came here many years ago?
Dude, God, it was what, 13 years ago, 12 years ago when we first came here?
Yeah.
But this view was still here. They were still building. And we walked this path, and it made us feel special to see how amazing South Africa was.
Mm-hmm.
Reminded us that we have been lied to. That was the biggest aha moment. Like, they didn't lie to us. These people over here living good.
Yeah. So this is this, and then of course, let me take y'all guys on the inside. We're gonna take a quick peek at what we do on the inside. Of course, there's always good music here and whatnot. Hello. Not this time because I gotta leave, unfortunately. Yeah, this is where we will probably eat when you guys come here on the real estate tour. You know, everything we do here is above board. Let's just say that. It's just above board. So we'll probably have a little lunch here, and then we will go back and look at houses.
Show the bar real quick.
Okay. Why don't you go show them the bar?
They have a sushi bar. That's not the bar I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Hey.
I'm very
Good.
well, thank you. Hi. This is the bar. And the premiere here. But yeah, I just want to show you the bar. For those of you that don't drink, obviously you can get a non-alcoholic, or you can have a coffee or a tea.
So this is cool, and yeah. So this is how we operate on this side, and we want to make this possible for you as well. So, okay.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we're going to enjoy it when you get here. You're going to make some serious experiences simply because this is South Africa. You can't help yourself, and I understand. If you ain't never been here before, it's kind of hard to see. But once you've been here, you're going to be going back telling everybody all your stories about how the real estate tour was all that. So that's what we do here at the Real South Africa. See you. Back by popular demand, you requested it, and here it is. Here are the dates, and all the information you're going to need is on the website. Go ahead and book now. It will be filling up fast because a lot of people want to come to South Africa and look at the real estate.
Hey Mark, thanks so much for allowing me to be a part of this video, but I do want to ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead.
What do you love about what we do?
Well, I just like the fact that we show a lot of professionalism, and I like being a professional. And the biggest thing is I like sharing what we find and what we do with everyone.
I think that what you said is awesome, but what I love about what we do is that we actually take the time to build actual relationships. If you remember, we've talked about this 1,000 times before,
yeah.
And what makes South Africa so special and what we're able to do is that we actually take the time to build relationships. We don't just go meet someone and, have a short conversation and think that they're going to work with us. We actually take time and invest our time and our abilities and making connections that are going to be lifelong that we can share with other individuals.
Absolutely. And so that's why this real estate tour, I think, was so successful the first time. And of course, the second time around will be just as successful, if not more successful than the first one. Now, the people that came, I mean, they voiced to us many times, wow, this tour was amazing. It was great to be able to have access to the properties, being able to know how it works, and then, of course, having the professionals on hand to answer questions. And then, of course, after the tour was over, they still can contact them because they are constantly interested. And then, of course, several people bought homes.
I think the enthusiasm, not just of the people that came, they were enthusiastic before they got here because they understood that what we were doing was something that was revolutionary, that had never really been done before at this level, and that it did take a lot of work for us to be able to put this together. It wasn't like we put it together by the seat of our pants. We actually took time to build these relationships, as I said earlier, to make sure that everyone in that room got exactly what they deserved and what they paid for. We talk about the construction people, the builders, the developers. To have all those people in one room at the same time was amazing. And we love the fact that we have the support of Joburg Tourism, understanding that investments are a part of what tourism brings to South Africa.
Yeah, just doing it from a professional environment really, really, really helped. And then, of course, those that were local people here in Johannesburg signed up to work with us so we can bring people this exclusive opportunity to come to South Africa, walk inside these locations in these homes and get the offerings that South Africa has. And so we were really proud that everybody that came trusted us. I think they all went back home super excited, super happy, and for the prospects of purchasing a home here in South Africa. If you did, and if they didn't purchase it now, they're going to purchase it in the future, and they have all the contacts to do so.
I think that because they have the contacts to do so, the contacts are also enthusiastic about hearing from them as well.
All right, it's always good for us to be able to come together and have the opportunity at this location. Right here, they're at Serengeti, one of the estates here in South Africa, and this is the reception that they received at Serengeti. Very good situation. That brother right there is in the belly brother, and of course we got our guests who are here with us in South Africa.
I love the fact that they took the time to not only partner with us in this, but believe in us and put together something at Serengeti that was all-encompassing of what Serengeti actually was able to offer, because they were so steadfast in what they put together and believed in what we were trying to do as far as investing in South Africa. What they actually did was put everybody in situations where they have the ability to make lifelong friends, meaning that they grouped everybody together.
Yeah, they did become friends.
And those people literally stuck together based on their configuration. But the way Serengeti did that, allowing everybody to get the same experience, was what kind of made it a situation where everybody was able to bond even more.
Because I think at this point, everybody's lifelong friends. They've been chatting back and forth in the private chats and whatnot. So it was great to see a bunch of African Americans having the opportunity to do something like this here in Africa. I'm going to say is probably something that doesn't happen a lot, but it needs to happen more. And that's why we are doing another real estate tour, because I think the African American community will be embraced like this company, like this whole group was. You will be embraced as well. And then, of course, they got an opportunity to do plenty more things here in South Africa outside of the real estate tour. So it really worked out well for them. Everybody's happy. And right now we have a couple people that I want you guys to meet. They're going to tell you a little bit about their experience here in South Africa with the real South Africa. So stay with us.
Hello, my name is Toya. I'm from Los Angeles, California. We came today with the Blantons to take a look at this beautiful home here in Serengeti. I would say this home is a great use of space. The natural light is absolutely fabulous. I love the courtyard style in the yard area. There are several bedrooms and a theater room. It is absolutely gorgeous. It definitely made me think about investing in this property.
Hi, my name is Spencer Willington. I'm from Goodyear, Arizona, and I'm here on the Real South Africa tour. It is an amazing tour. I'm having a great time. I wish it was longer. It's only, I think it's 8 or 9 days. But if you get an opportunity to maybe not come out to a real estate tour, but come to South Africa under the Real South Africa. Again, Spencer Willington by way of Goodyear, Arizona. Thanks.
Now that you guys have an idea of what we do and how we do our real estate tours, we are so professional. No one does it like we do. And those were just clips from people who came on the first one. So sign up for the second one now.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things the Real South Africa. Thanks again.